very body that houses your spirit, that houses your mind. Get to know it because it will be speaking to you. And so if on certain days you're feeling extra tired, if you've drinking your recommended amount of juices, maybe your body really needs the rest. It is when we rest that our body can really repair the damage that has been going on for so many years. So you can build muscle. There are some supplements that some of you may want to indulge in as we go along this Jubilee Juice Feast. For instance, last year I decided that I would do broken cell wall chlorella. I was doing raw coconut oil along with raw honey, bee pollen, and I also included MSM toward the end of my Jubilee Juice Feasting. Now, there are certain supplements that I would recommend, but let me tell you, they are not required. The amount of pure nutrients that you will get from juicing from day to day is more than you would get probably in a whole week of just eating the standard American diet. And certainly a whole lot more than you would get if you're on a junk food diet right now. Can you imagine juicing 2 and 3 heads of romaine lettuce, spinach, carrots, garlic, ginger, putting all that in your body on one day? The nutrients are definitely not lacking, okay? But there are some things that I would recommend just to help your body cleanse and to give your body a super boost while you're cleansing. And those things are super green foods such as alfalfa grass, barley grass, wheat grass, spirulina, and as I already mentioned, broken cell wall chlorella is, and I will also recommend kelp. It is great for balancing the hormones, and the nutrient profile in kelp, Norwegian kelp, is excellent. I would also recommend as a supplement that maybe you would do a tablespoon to 3 tablespoons of flaxseed oil per day, which is an excellent oil for your omega-3s, that brain food, okay? And if not flaxseed oil, then perhaps coconut oil, okay? Also, on my list of supplements, bee pollen is excellent. Wherever you are, there are local beekeepers, or maybe you have access to bee pollen. It's great for boosting the immune system, and I would definitely recommend that. And plus, it became like my dessert, my treat during the day. Sometimes when I was craving something sweet, I'm telling you, you gotta try it. Also, other things that I would recommend is MSM. It is a great cellular cleanser. It is great for the joints. It is great for the skin. It is great for healing even internal scar tissue. I would recommend MSM as well as vitamin C with the bioflavonoids, okay? And those are the supplements that I would recommend. Now, especially when you first begin to cleanse on the Jubilee Juice Feast, I highly recommend that you take some type of bulking agent to help nature rid your body and your colon of all the filth that has been in there. What do I mean by a natural bulking agent? I'm talking psyllium, okay? I'm also talking maybe something like ground flaxseed meal, okay? And the reason I recommend this is because we are trying to assist nature in sweeping out the colon from all the dead, dried out things that are in there. We know now that over 90% of disease begins in the colon, and we need to get all that toxic matter out quickly. We need to open up the channels of elimination. Let me give you an example. When you begin cleansing, all the toxins in your body are trying to escape. Now imagine what would happen if you had one door to a huge gymnasium open, somebody pulls a fire alarm, and 300 students try to rush out through that one door. Oh, there's gonna be a jam. There's gonna be some people hurt and even trampled. Now in the cases of our body, when we begin cleansing, all the toxins are trying to escape. And if you only have one channel of elimination open, you're going to maybe experience a healing crisis. And that's because the toxins are trying to get out, but they only have one escape route. So we want to get that colon open. We want to keep the skin, which is the largest channel of elimination, free from toxins. And I want to encourage you to dry brush. Get you a natural fiber brush. They sell it at health food stores, spa stores, things like that, where you daily just take 5 minutes to brush the skin over your body, opening up your cells so you can sweat. That's another channel of elimination. As you're doing your daily walks and you're exhaling, breathing in that fresh air, that's another channel of elimination. As you drink copious amounts of water, remember that was one of my favorite words. As you drink large, copious amounts of water, you will begin to urine more frequently, causing impurities to be expelled through your bladder, which is another channel of it, or should I say your kidneys are processing that, which is expelling the toxins through your urine, which is another channel of elimination. And also as you exercise, whether it's walking, moving, rebounding, you're encouraging your lymph system to activate, which is also helping rid your body of toxins. So once again, I want to encourage you to dry brush, to use a bulking agent such as a colon cleanse powder or just plain old psyllium as a bulking agent to help keep your bowels open. And I want to talk about something briefly that many people are embarrassed to talk about: our bowels. If you are still afraid to talk about your bowels, you are probably sick. We need our bowels moving. Our bowels tell us so much about the status of our health. As a matter of fact, I was helping somebody with an inner bath while they were going on a cleanse, and after the inner bath was over, I took time to inspect what came out. And they said, "Oh my, that is so gross. What are you, a poopologist?" And I thought, hey, yeah, that's a pretty good name. I'll be a poopologist so I can help others be freed from the bondage of disease. But what I want to recommend, especially during the first, I would say 7 days at the very minimum, that every day you would assist nature in getting the toxins out of your colon. Now, many of you probably know what I'm about to say, and perhaps you don't. I'm going to encourage that you have an enema. An enema. E-N-E-M-A. An enema every day to help assist nature in getting all that toxic matter out your colon. And some of you may know about colon hydrotherapy, which is nothing but a glorified enema. I would encourage that if you can get a colonic, that you would do that for the first week every day. And I have had people ask me, well, isn't that dangerous? Isn't that dangerous to have a colon irrigation for a whole week? And my answer is no. Somebody said, oh, but it's water going up there. Isn't it going to make it toxic in there? Water making the colon toxic? I don't think so. That doesn't even make sense. And not only on my own clinical experience, but I'm standing on the shoulders of many, many other wise clinicians who have definitely assisted their clients through 7 straight days of colon hydrotherapy. Now, there are some instances in which you may want to be very careful if you are performing an enema, and as that is the only one serious case is if, no, 2 things I can think of, is if the person is so weak already that they may not be able to handle giving themselves an enema, somebody else can do it for them, or if somebody is suffering from extreme diverticulitis. That's really the only cautionary things that I can think of right now. But please email us at wisdom@thehealthfirm.org for more detailed information concerning specifics, concerning particular questions that you may have.